Leon S. Kennedy is on a high-priority rescue mission sent to investigate an abandoned research facility on the outskirts of a quarantined city. The facility was once a top-secret laboratory for bioweapons research, rumored to have developed a new, highly advanced parasite designed to enhance physical abilities in test subjects. After the city's collapse, the facility went dark and all contact was lost. Leon enters the facility at dusk. The building is eerily silent. Broken lab equipment litters the floors, glass shards glint in the dim emergency lighting, and old warning alarms flicker faintly in the corners. Dust hangs thick in the air. The sense of abandonment is almost suffocating, but Leon pushes forward, knowing that a missing scientist critical to ongoing containment operations may still be alive inside. As he navigates the lower levels, Leon hears faint, desperate cries echoing from behind a sealed medical bay door. He carefully breaks the lock and enters. Inside, the scientist lies sprawled on the floor, barely conscious, his clothes soaked in blood. Before Leon can fully assess the situation, a shadow moves across the ceiling. A grotesque creature, partially humanoid, partially infected by experimental bioweapons, drops from above. In the ensuing struggle, Leon fights with everything he has. He fires his sidearm, but the creature is unnervingly fast. He attempts to tackle it, but the creature slams him into a sharp, jagged piece of broken glass from a shattered laboratory tank. A contaminated shard pierces his arm. Leon doesn't immediately notice. The wound looks small, superficial even, but this shard carries something far more dangerous than blood-borne bacteria. It's a new experimental parasite engineered to bond with the host's nervous system and enhance adaptability. Leon instinctively seals the wound with his gloves and a piece of cloth torn from the scientist's coat, thinking it's nothing more than a minor injury. He helps the scientist to his feet and continues the mission. But minutes later, he feels a burning sensation coursing through his veins. His vision blurs intermittently, flashes of light and shadow overwhelming his senses. His heartbeat accelerates, then skips unpredictably. The parasite has entered his bloodstream, moving quickly toward his central nervous system. By the time Leon reaches the hospital wing of the facility, the parasite has already taken root. It begins integrating with his neural pathways, silently observing him, learning his reflexes, analyzing his memories, and understanding his combat instincts. Unlike previous infections Leon faced, this one doesn't immediately cripple him. It's intelligent, adaptive, and patient. It studies its host before deciding how far to push him. Soon, Leon starts noticing subtle changes. His senses are sharper, reactions faster, and his strength feels slightly enhanced. But with these abilities comes a creeping darkness, hallucinations, whispers only he can hear, and an unsettling awareness that something inside him is alive, conscious, and evolving. Leon was infected the moment the contaminated shard cut into his skin. The virus doesn't just attack his body, it starts to rewrite the interface between his mind and his body. Now, every decision, every fight, and every step he takes is influenced by the parasite's presence. The real horror is no longer outside the facility. The real horror is inside him, and the fight for survival has become as much about controlling himself as it is about defeating the creatures that lurk in the shadows.